Okay, Reed. So what shall be our little discussion for today, boys? What shall be our topic that we cover?
I think you had a good idea, Tim, earlier.
What, D&D or
Well, not just D&D, but our aspects of it.
yeah, like how different worlds work and all that?
Not just different worlds, different
Like how
styles,
spells
different
and-
genres.
Yeah. It is fascinating. And like
Says the one who doesn't want to play it.
I don't like to play the normals. I'm sorry. It's just that's not my typical for you taste.
No, hey,
Yeah.
you're right. That's your right.
Yeah. But like when I play it, it has to have something different. Like something that's not usually in D&D, and somebody's like, "Well, that's fucking weird." I'm like, well, that's how I roll.
Hmm.
You know.
And Josh is looking bored.
As usual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like,
I think last time we hit a lot of major points right off the bat,
yes, we did.
and it was good.
Yeah. Like one of my points is if you don't like the one campaign that you're in D&D and that, don't be afraid to try a different campaign with another DM or something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because there might be something in there that you might deeply enjoy or might not.
Right.
But you just kind of gotta go through with different, you know,
Different vibe.
different vibes and see which DMs work for you or work with you a lot better than others, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, see which games and what styles do you prefer and which characters you can play and like all that.
It also depends on how into it you are. Like,
Yeah.
Josh and I have a friend back home. So interested in it. He's got like, I kid you not, he's got like a dozen or so different dice sets.
Yeah.
Not just different dice sets.
He probably has like some specialty dice and
Mhm.
all this and that.
Yep.
And probably got like some specialty merch. Like I know there for a while when I went to Walmart, they had an all, what was it, like cast iron or not cast iron, but like some type of metal dragon thing that you could get.
He probably has it, but we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, like it really does depend on what you want. Like for example, right now the only one that I'm running is a 5e.
Yeah.
It's a 5th edition.
Yeah.
So.
And each edition is different.
Mhm.
Yeah. And not all editions are for everyone.
Mhm. Like, we used to run scenarios when we were on a bus. You couldn't have dice, and neither of us had a phone at the time.
Yeah.
So, what we would do is we would run scenarios in a similar fashion to D&D.
Yeah.
We got pretty good at doing that, so we moved on to actual D&D once we got off the school buses.
Yeah.
Josh is really bored now.
Keep talking.
Quiet Josh. I forgot what his nickname was already. Wild Timmy's wild because he's playing with a butterfly knife.
Alright. This thing, smooth, flexible, fast, and fun.
Still a knife.
Yes. Best thing I've ever picked up and played with.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why.
Other than a katana.
Everything, you know, if it's yours, it's better. Like, even if it's a shitty car, like, you're gonna like that car more than the car you don't own.
Yeah, speaking of cars, found out Honda Civics take deer real well.
Yeah.
This still runs.
Tanky for an 09. I was expecting it to be crumpled all to heck.
I was just glad that the engine didn't start fucking smoking.
Yeah. You mean like your mom's car?
Yes, and I smelled smoke. Like, I was like, oh my god, that might. Oh, I hope nothing blows up. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to walk. But no, everything was good.
No, what you probably smelled was me burning rubber as I was trying to stop.
It might be, but it smelled a little bit like oil.
Probably not the oil. Although it does need change. And we can't
That's
change
probably
it.
why we smelled it.
Yeah,
I
we
smelled
can't
it.
change it either. The plug is stripped.
Yeah.
Oh well, I gotta take it to a mechanic shop. That's gonna cost more money. Anyway.
Oh, anywho.
Sponsor for the day, Subway, eat fresh.
Yeah, because we literally have Subway sitting in the background.
Well, we had a ton of Subway. It was pretty good.
It was good. Technically, they're not a sponsor either.
Unfortunately, not all Subways are built the same.
Yeah.
No.
Subway doesn't sponsor it. You know, we don't have any sponsors yet.
Yes, we're just joking.
Just shout out for the day, not
Yeah.
Back,
sponsor.
fuck Subway.
No, don't.
No, don't say fuck Subway either. It's just shout out of the
I
day.
know, I'm just joking.
Our shout outs of the day.
I know, I'm just joking.
Who knows? Maybe if we do this long enough and get really good at it, we will have sponsors, and we can say the sponsor of the day at some point. You never know. Or we just might always be on a little corner of the universe of the world of the internet.
I can't imagine keeping the attention of today's kids.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would be hard to do.
Yeah.
Or hell, even adults. They have so much shit.
Yeah.
We can barely keep the attention span of ourselves. And we're millennials. Think of that.
Goldfish have an 8-second span of short-term memory, and kids these days, they've scientifically tested this. It is less than that. It is 5. It is 5 seconds.
Really?
Yes, that is the average attention span of people, U.S. citizens.
I have an attention span of 45 seconds.
That's pretty good. Better than a goldfish.
Depends on what it is. Depends on how.
It
long
depends on what we're trying to pay attention to.
Yeah, because I could have an hour-long attention span to
I mean-
something, or
Well, it depends if
it'd
you like
be
it. Depends if you like it.
like 6 seconds, depending.
And
I mean,
if they
for-
don't hit that margin before they lose interest within that 5 seconds, they're just like swipe. That's why TikTok is so.
So popular because,
Yeah,
they
because,
lose, and then they just keep
They
on.
get instant gratification, and it's like slots. You play like, is this video gonna be good? Is this video gonna be good? And then they actually had to put videos on TikTok in order to be like, hey, you've been scrolling too long, because these kids are so addicted to it.
Yeah.
And then every other platform is copying the way that TikTok works. Although TikTok copied it from Vine, but still, they copied. Everyone's copying everyone because it works.
Yeah, but Vine got that. Well, Vine started on YouTube a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. Like, that's where Vine got its
Start.
wholehearted start. And then Vine went on to do its own thing. And then apparently it got canceled or closed down or whatever. And all the videos that were remaining on Vine's website, they just let YouTube have.
Mm-hmm.
And then all those Vines went to TikTok.
Okay.
So, wherever you can go and find an actual Vine is on TikTok now. Because TikTok's the perfect platform for making a Vine now.
Mm.
If you think about it. Because what's a Vine? An 8-second video with multiple things happening in it. And then on to the next thing.
All right. And most TikTok videos are within 8 to 25 seconds.
Yeah. And it just, boom. Yeah, so Vine and TikTok was just kind of born to be together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just a shame Vine took that big of a dive.
It's not a shame though that TikTok used to be mostly about lip syncing songs. Oh my god! Thank God it changed. Thank God it changed. That was so horrible.
Oh,
What's wrong with lip syncing songs?
Just sing the damn song. That's why.
a lot of that I got introduced to TikTok was some dude was like, "Hey, check this site out."
I
And
just
then-
realized why it's so hard to get you guys in the frame.
And
Like the damn phone upside down.
oh well. Anyways, the way I got introduced to TikTok,
I'm still holding
it.
it.
Check this website out. So I went and checked it out, and a lot of it was just pretty girls singing a song or lip singing a song
Mhm.
or doing something still. And
I'm
then
still holding it upside down. What the frick?
And then it, actually grew into what it is today,
Mm.
which is a lot better than its start.
Well, speaking of songs, like, I've noticed recently that the genres themselves are changing again.
Mm.
Do you remember back in 2008, you could actually listen to a song at the age of 8 years old, and your parents wouldn't have to worry about turning the damn radio off?
Hey, there's a lot of people in the world, a lot of consumerism, including consumerism of music. So there's got to be a lot of genres out there. It's not much you can do about that.
No, I don't. Not necessarily worrying about the genres themselves. I'm saying the genres have changed.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean they're just
In
they're
general.
more explicit? I see.
Like, even rap has changed, and
Oh,
hip hop has changed. And it wasn't for the better. All of them have gotten bad.
That is a false and overly exaggerated statement, but you have a point.
I never. listened
Okay,
to
emphasize
hip-hop
it then.
before.
Emphasize your point or my point?
Your point.
My point. Pick and choose what songs you listen to because the energy, the intention, and the words that they use influence the way that you feel. And not all of them rap, country, any of the other genres that I can't think of right now.
Jazz,
They all have good-
blues. there's-
We can stop that. That's
Rock and
we're
roll,
cutting it short
heavy
because
Heavy
it
metal.
takes too long. Because it takes too long. We're cutting it short. Thanks for defeating the purpose. Anyway, there are good songs of every genre, and not all of them have swear words, explicit content, booty shaking, shit like that. You understand?
Okay, it doesn't show that on the radio, but okay.
Like I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. There's less explicit content and there's better music in every genre. There's no genre with all bad music, except for maybe if you hate techno, maybe.
Techno is not a skill. That is not a talent.
It's less of a song and more of a noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
But
people
it's
dance to.
not a skill or anything. I can recreate techno right
Anybody
now.
can.
Yeah, it's not a skill or a valid.
It's basically
thing.
you
shouldn't
stomp.
get paid for it.
It's electronic stomp.
You shouldn't get paid for it though, because anyone can do it.
Mhm.
That just means that can have 1,000 people in it, and none of them
You know, anyone
would
can
have
do.
to do hard
Anything
work
other than push a button. Ding, 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 ding.
like that. Yeah.
Well, good luck making music that actually is palatable.
In techno?
There is no music that's palatable in techno.
It's usually instrumental and like that's it. That's all the genre is. And lots of electronic. It's kind of
That's how it started.
no. That was from a video game. That was from
Yeah.
Undertale. That is not how it started.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
actually.
Undertale. You stupid. Undertale was released way after techno started.
No, I'm talking like that's the equipment they started with.
Well, I mean, they
Yeah.
okay. Well, they used the technology that every other musician uses in order to make music because they didn't just use techno songs in that thing. It's not just
They
techno.
did-
It's electronic.
No,
It's
techno
electronica.
techno doesn't use the instruments at all.
Okay, we don't need to argue about what is techno and what isn't techno. All we can do is agree that techno sucks.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. It is horrible.
Country's good though.
Every
Old
genre
school.
has bad songs. Every genre has good songs.
Old school country was good.
It depends on how much soul a song has. Like some songs suck the soul out of you. Some songs are just bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And same goes with movies.
Yeah.
Some movies are good. Some movies nah.
Some movies actually age well.
And some
some
age
don't.
and some age so poorly they age well.
Yeah,
You know, no. You don't understand what I mean. You don't understand what I mean. I will explain before you set your mind.
I mean,
There's a game.
There's
There's one thing called. Listen, I'm talking. There's something called Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
It's a really stupid movie about a turkey making really stupid puns and killing people, and that's a shitty movie. But people liked it so much, they put a Patreon and they almost got enough to make the second one because it was so cheesy and stupid. And there are so many movies like that are so cheesy, like Sharknado, that they've made 12 of, that are so cheesy and stupid that people watch them. They're like, what is this garbage? I have to see it.
How? Sit down here.
And then it's popular. And then they keep throwing out garbage like that because they think they're going to make a profit.
Well,
What are we on?
I don't
Sharknado
know.
12? Sharknado 12? Is that what we're on?
I have not a clue. I have never watched Sharknado.
Neither have I. I just know that there's a shit ton released.
Yeah.
Every time I went in the movie store, I was like, Sharknado 1? What the heck is that? No, thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yeah. I guess at that point you're just like, well, now I kind of gotta see this shit, see what the fuck it is.
Right. Well, and then you got the good stuff too.
Yeah, there are good horror movies. There's good comedy movies. There's good.
Stupid comedy movies. There's a difference between stupid comedy and good stupid comedy.
No.
Oh, there's 6. Oh, it's the last one. The 6th one is the last one.
Okay, good.
Jesus. Okay, 2018, 2017, really within a year, you piece of shit. 2016 within a year, 2015 within the same goddamn year. 2015, and 2000. You fucking garbage piece of shit. Okay. Oh my god. 2013, 2014, 2 in 2015, 1
Oh.
in 2016, 1 in 2017. 1 in
Josh, you also forget that was a low budget film too.
Oh my god, it's so bad. Why are there 5? Why are there 6? Why is there a last one? Why did
six low budget films in a string in
and
a
they
row.
still make a profit. And they still make a profit.
That's
Well, I
why
mean-
they do it, it's to make profit.
I know.
I mean, that's the
fuck-
same reason why Rockstar hasn't released anything. It's GTA 5's online, man. Like,
Yeah.
they're still making a profit off of that. Why would they bother changing it?
Yeah, they really are. A lot of people are interested in that. I mean, they could be developing the software for a new GTA, which I'm pretty sure they've said, but they can be.
They've made an announcement they're striving for 2026 to be their release,
Oh,
which is kind of bad when you actually look at the timeline for Rockstar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it used to be they were releasing a new game every 3 months.
Yeah.
Every 3 months.
Yeah, they were just slap, slap, slap.
And they were good games too. Like,
Yeah.
they took their time, but they did it right.
Yeah. But they had to go, 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 go. They had hustle.
hmm
I bet you that they had multiple teams and everything on that.
Well, after the original games, yeah.
I guarantee that they just were slamming.
Their company was building so fast it wasn't even funny. And nowadays, I don't even know what their company is other than a shell because they're not producing anything.
Yeah.
They're just
well,
doing basic updates.
Look at what happened to Sega.
Well, not just Sega. Look at what happened to pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Rockstar's the only one that. Well, no, Rockstar's in that conglomerate now too, ain't they?
Yeah.
They're in Microsoft now.
Mm-hmm. Sega went there. Now Rockstar, and there's so many.
Didn't Bethesda go bankrupt or something?
No,
No.
they got bought out.
By whom?
Microsoft.
Microsoft, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Microsoft is buying everything and everyone out that they can get their hands on.
That's a shame. Sony should have bought it.
Sony had it originally.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Sony owned Bethesda?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know much about
Well-
video games then.
Sony had.
Sony used to be their own big corporation.
Yeah, Sony was the ones that made the actual equipment.
Yeah.
And the game companies used or gave Sony licenses to make the games.
Mm-hmm. The
Hmm.
original PlayStation's made by Sony.
Yeah, I knew that.
And not just that, every single PlayStation since then.
Yeah, I forget what was it called, the Genesis something?
hmm
Sega Genesis.
Yeah, that has Sony's tech in it.
Well, even some of the Xbox shit has Sony in it.
I love
Yeah.
my Genesis. It was such a good game console. It wasn't mine. It was my uncle's, but it was a hand me down, but it still worked great.
Yeah, the only thing that never touched Sony was Nintendo.
Yeah.
The
No,
only thing
Nintendo hasn't touched anything.
The only thing that Nintendo has ever done is made, or at least let them release bad Sonic games onto their system.
Oh my god, they've ruined Sonic for me. They've made like 3
Yes.
good Sonic games. Sonic Heroes is the best one. But Sonic Unleashed made me violently angry. Violently angry. It was such a poorly made game with no storyline, no actual background, and hardly any actual challenge. It was horrible. No thought at all, and it ruined the genre for me.
Oh yeah. And then Sega went, "Hey Xbox, you want some of these games?" And nope. But then they had to cave in because they were losing money eventually, and then that's how we got the Sonic Werewolf thing going.
That was Unleashed, a shitty piece of shit.
And then there was another one that was where he's hunting around the city and that and hunting for some princess shit.
Okay, so they're trying
Sounds
to
like
copy
a Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like they were copying Mario there for a while and that. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? How much weed are they having over there that they think it's okay to mimic Mario without mimicking Mario?
Oh no, they're not on weed. They're on the heroin shit.
No, it was weed.
It's
bud.
probably cocaine. That's what the Hollywood types go through.
They weren't Hollywood, bud. Well, okay.
You know,
Whatever
Hollywood types. You know, fucking white collar, shitty people.
Mm-hmm.
What's white collar?
White collar,
Hmm?
desk jobs. It's not just that clearly, but desk jobs. Just I don't
White
want to
collar,
have
you know, the ones that always wear a white collar, black suit, red tie.
to. And blue collar would be the physical labor.
Yeah.
Okay, when you say white collar, black suit, I'm sitting there thinking of a Catholic priest.
But until you get to the red tie.
I mean, they would be a white collar technically, unless they're.
It's not
Oh
that
God!
style.
Oh, I almost made a horrible joke. No, never mind. Never mind.
I mean,
Delete the podcast. Just delete it. Just joking. Just joking.
wasn't my joke bad enough?
Nope. Nope.
Apparently not.
You mentioned priest. That was your bad.
Oh God, no.
We can have fun with this.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Let's keep the
joke
Illuminati,
itself-
I mean the church out of our business, okay?
No, I mean, if you're gonna say the Illuminati
I
and
didn't say that was a
church,
joke. That wasn't a joke. I mean a stutter.
it wasn't a joke.
It was a joke. Sorry, I had to clear my throat.
Right. Anyway, what makes you think they're not connected?
Nothing.
I'm just gonna ride that one out. I'm just gonna let this one ride itself out.
You're just like noping it.
Yeah, nope. I
Nope.
ain't touching that.
Not with a 30-yard pole, huh?
I mean,
30
let's
yard.
look at this for a second.
Enough football stadiums in the United States a
Wow.
length of a pole for me to touch that with.
Let's
What
just
about the
look at
football
this for a
stadiums in other
second.
countries?
Let's just look at this for a
They don't
second,
have
shall we?
Yes, they
Most
do.
of the
Some.
mobs,
Fuck.
most of the mobs were originally based off of Catholics, right?
Mobs?
Most mobs,
I have no
like
idea.
Syndicate.
This is your
Yeah.
time to shine. I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
The Mexican mob were Catholic. The Irish mob were Catholic.
Mhm.
Even the Italian mob were Catholic.
Yep.
Why?
There's a movie out there where the Irish mob, I think, or some part of the Irish mob is fighting another part of the Italian or something's mob.
They all fought against each other, but they also worked together in certain areas.
Yeah, but it's like these two parts were fighting against each other, meanwhile the others were working with each other.
It was mostly
Something
the
like that.
Mexican and the Italian
Yeah.
mobs. But the Japanese and the Irish were working together. And
What an odd combination.
I'm just going to remain silent on that one.
Again, gonna let that one ride itself out.
It's not non-combination, but whatever.
You don't think Irish and Japanese is an odd combination? Okay, whatever. Keep going.
I'm just gonna let that one ride itself out. Boy.
But they were mostly, if not completely, Catholic.
Even
So
the Japanese?
the ones that I had before mentioned,
Yeah.
Japanese wasn't part of that list.
That's why I was asking.
So you got 3 out of 4 major mafia groups in the United States that are Catholic, at least Catholic based. So what is to say that they weren't part of some uniformed group, aka the Illuminati?
Or some.
Now, granted, people who are in the Illuminati are probably like, oh, that's not what we're all about. No, probably not now, but maybe when it was formed.
Yeah. I mean, okay. If you look at our dollar bill, you can see there's emblem right on it.
Right? And not just that, but Freemasonry, too. It's in the same corner.
Yeah. So, if they're so satanic as some people make them out to be, and so horrible that they make them out to be,
Why are they on
our
the
money?
currency?
Yeah, why are they on our currency then?
They-
Explain that.
I'm
to
gonna
me.
not touch that with a 90-yard pole.
You know the answer? Please explain that to me.
What did I just say? What did I
He
just
doesn't
say, Timmy?
know. That's why.
That's not why I'm saying it, but I'm not touching it.
Mm-hmm.
See, this motherfucker's holding out info. At least he's holding out important info that might clear up so much for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Not touching it.
Not touching it?
Not touching it.
It looks like you are.
When did the Illuminati get in here?
Well, I mean, it is in a triangle shape with the candles.
Tim. It was you all along. I knew it! My trail led back here.
Actually, we should be questioning who made the candle.
Not who burned the candle.
That's right.
See if there's an eyeball in the middle of that.
An eyeball? I don't really want to.
Because that's the Illuminati signs, a triangle with the eyeball. Yeah, but like, yeah. But like, they can't be all of that horrible, you know?
No, if they were horrible, they would have been on a terrorist watch list from a long time ago.
Or destroyed or something, you know?
Yeah,
like,
completely eradicated.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even be on our currency if
Yeah.
that was the case.
Yeah, like they wouldn't be around still.
Right.
I feel like our government
Wouldn't even allow them to operate here.
Yeah, it's like they would just tell them, fuck off, and any one of you motherfuckers tries to start up anything over here, we will kill you on sight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I feel like would happen if they were bad or like pure evil or something.
Right.
I'm sure at the beginnings or at the starts they did some shady shit. or
Yeah, but
something.
they've evolved.
Yeah, they have evolved with the times.
Who hasn't?
Exactly. Like, everyone else keeps, like, saying that Donald Trump's this, Donald Trump's that, he's bad. It's like, no, he's not. He's just a businessman.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing what businesses would do in those time periods.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Josh is just like, it's not bad. What's your opinion?
I plead the fifth.
Why are you pleading the fifth on a podcast?
Because it's my right as an American.
Well, that's true, but that makes no damn sense. Okay, whatever.
Okay. He's on his own, I guess. I don't know. He might have the answer to the Illuminati on why they're on our currency and that, but he's not sharing.
Well, they are a major.
Yeah.
They're a major party.
Yeah, I get that, but like, why put their emblem on our money? You know, like,
Well,
what's the
and let's
connections
look at it this way too. That emblem didn't show up until we actually started paying a business to illegally make the money.
Yeah.
Because according to the Constitution, only Congress is supposed to make the money.
Yeah.
They haven't been doing that in what, 40, 50 years?
Yeah.
Maybe even, no, it's been longer. They've been doing it since the Great Depression.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
So when the country was having a pitfall, Franklin Delano Roosevelt took emergency control with World War II. And we aren't going into World War II because that's a conspiracy theory all of its own. But the point is, when he took control, he made it so that a company was making the money instead of Congress.
Yeah.
He illegally took that right away from Congress, and nobody has ever rectified the situation since.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's pretty messed up, isn't it? It's not right, man. Like, we don't know.
They didn't teach us that in school.
Oh, yes, they did. That's how I learned it.
They didn't teach me. And if they did, it wasn't interesting enough, apparently. I liked history, though. So I feel like I would have remembered that.
Well, it wasn't necessarily the history teachers that taught me that either.
Oh, it's just in school. Got it.
Yeah.
It was, hey, let's look at the Constitution, shall we? Okay. Looks at the Constitution a few years later. Hey, this is what Franklin Delano Roosevelt did to save the country. Wait a second. Did they ever stop that? What do you mean? Did you read the Constitution that you showed us a few years ago?
Did they ever turn that thingy off? Did they ever end it?
Did they ever tell Delano and Truman? No. Apparently Truman didn't even know that. Eisenhower didn't give a fuck. And after that, nobody stopped it. So, whatever. Is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that emblem wasn't on the original currency.
Yeah, it wasn't a part of the American thing at all. You really take a deep look at it.
Yeah, and if you take a look at it, even some games at some points, you'll notice that even the games get it wrong sometimes. Because, like, for example, we were just playing Red Dead Redemption for a long ass time. Did you notice that every single bill in that stack of money that he got every single time was always green? It's not supposed to be the same color green.
Really? Back then they had different printing presses?
Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, technically, back then, it wasn't even green. It was white.
No shit.
Back then, it was a special parchment of white because it was to show that you either had currency in the form of gold or currency in the form of silver. And that's also why most of the coins that you see are gold or silver.
Yeah.
At least in color. Back then, it was pure gold and pure silver. And the only thing that wasn't pure gold and silver was the pennies, which didn't actually exist back then.
When did they start making the hay penny?
The hay penny? The wheat penny?
Yeah, the half penny.
1908.
1908. Interesting.
Which, granted, Red Dead Redemption is based off of that time period.
Yeah.
But, point is, no. It shouldn't be like that. Steel pennies are actually a thing too, believe it or not.
Ugh. I know they make them out of tin now, or tin with a very, very,
Penny?
very thin copper plating. It's really garbage.
Yeah, but back then they were running low on copper worse than we are now.
Worse?
And most of the copper you see around the world nowadays is reused from World War II.
Oh shit.
But they were actually running out of copper drastically.
What were they using it for that they were running it out?
Electrical.
Oh, makes sense.
It was a perfect conductor of sorts.
Mm-hmm. It was perfect for any kind of
Lightweight,
conduction.
malleable, easy peasy. Conductivity.
So if you're in wartime and you got a lot of equipment that takes electricity to at least get it to continue to operate, what do you need a lot of?
Something that will conduct electricity.
And what's the best thing to conduct electricity?
Something cheap.
Well,
That
it's
could be
cheap
that could
and
be
conductive.
mass-produced, obviously.
Copper.
Copper.
So when they started running out of copper, they started making steel pennies.
Yep.
And those things are rare and expensive.
Oh yeah.
Especially since they rust.
Mm-mm.
I mean, steel eventually rusts, dude.
I saw an almost mint steel penny. Perfectly clean. Everything.
They're
Just had
probably
a
taken
tiny scratch on it.
It's probably well taken care of, aside from the scratch.
Nope.
What? Where was it?
In some dude's pickup truck.
Great. Of course it was.
Well, probably back in the day, they were common when he got it, so he just threw it in his dashboard or something and said, "Fuck it,"
No,
you know.
no, that wasn't even it. He had that thing in the truck for 3 years. It was a 90s truck. He got it from someone else. I don't know who. But he kept it in that truck, and he literally spent it on a BNC at work.
What's a BNC?
Beef and cheddar.
There you go.
My manager walked over, put down another dime, or another penny, and walked away with about $100.
Nice.
Tim, your dog needs assistance.
Well, she just needs to shut the fuck up.
Poor doggo. Poor doggo. But she wants upstairs.
Yeah. Okay.
But she wants upstairs.
Now. Down here. Now.
It's cleaner up there. Like they can take a crap on the floor, and make you have to clean it.
Yes, horrible. That's why I don't own a pet. Not worth it to me, anyway.
Wow.
Seeing as I'm allergic to it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is on wrong.
Anyway,
There's a lot of things that are probably fucked up in it.
okay. Best pastime memory.
Playing Ratchet and Clank on the PlayStation 2 with my cousin Evan.
Okay.
Taking turns. Oh, and Clonia.
My favorite pastime memory, huh?
Yeah. Favorite pastime memory.
Oh, I changed mine. Continue, Timmy. I'll let you go. You too, Tim. You too. I'll go after you.
Don't quite remember the game now.
Okay.
You remember what you did in the game? I could probably piece it together with you. Maybe Damien could help.
Wait.
Do you remember the console?
I love how
It
you
was
guys
on
are like
Xbox.
game. I'm sitting there thinking, any memory. Any-
Xbox 360 and it was...
Red Dead Redemption?
No. I didn't play Red Dead Redemption.
You mean I'm the first one to mess with that shit?
You and my dad. I never played it.
Oh, okay.
I've seen him do some of the stuff in it. That's how I know to do some of the stuff. And I've watched other people do it. I refuse to play because I find it long, tedious, and boring.
I find it more
You're not
fun-
wrong.
I find it more fun to watch,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, I don't like to play it, but I'll watch somebody play it.
Mhm.
But like my favorite game that was long, tedious, and boring to other people was Transformers, the
Oh.
first one, the War of Cybertron,
Mm.
because there was so much like hidden stuff, and like you could actually, if you had the internet, you could go multiplayer on that shit, and have campaigns and earn like secret skins and everything. Like you could get an RC skin that wasn't in the game. You can get a Devastator skin that wasn't in the game. You can get all different types of shit. It was
No.
awesome. And you can get like a Bumblebee skin, Optimus Prime helmet, and that for your little Wii guy or your little Xbox guy.
Avatar.
Yeah, little Avatar guy.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's not the only thing. That
What
was
was
cool.
your favorite pastime?
My favorite pastime actually wasn't even a game.
Neither is my new pastime, but I do like video games.
My favorite pastime was actually the second day I met Tim.
Oh,
Second day.
No, wait. The second day Tim and I got to meet Dakota together.
Dakota. Don't you hate him now?
Yes. I do, but that's only because he told me to fuck off. One too many times.
Oh, I see.
He's not too bad. He's just a little weird thing.
Have you ever spoken to him again?
No,
Yeah.
he's kind of a weird thinker though.
Yeah, he is a weird thinker. Anyway, the second day we met him, we decided that we were going to teach him how to play poker. And it was funny because he's like, I don't know how to play poker. So we taught him fair and square how to play poker. We followed the rules and everything. And we were playing for, yeah, she's back up there. We were,
She's whining though.
Quit. You're fine. You're not in pain. You're not dying of thirst. You have already ate and drank, so you're good. Keep living, kid.
Give her a Tylenol. Give her a doggy Tylenol.
do they make those?
They do.
Yes.
You can also cut a regular prescription Tylenol into like a quarter, and that works. But that's only an emergency.
Yeah. But yes, they do make doggy pills.
Okay.
She has those. That's how I know.
Anyway,
Fun.
we were playing for Pops because we were at Votech. We couldn't literally gamble. That would have been illegal. So we were playing for Pops.
That is still gambling. It's just a different currency. But I understand what you meant.
Technically, that wasn't illegal, though.
Okay.
As long as you weren't playing for money, they didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, it's the same thing as playing for poker chips. But I understand your meaning.
So what we ended up doing was I brought in pencils and pens, a shit ton of them. And at the time, Dakota owed us both 27 pops, and neither of us owed anything
Wow.
to each other. So we played our hands well, and unfortunately Dakota lost everything. That was my favorite time because he actually thought we had scammed him.
And
you
the
had it.
funny thing was I was holding a lot. You know, I'd fold a lot more than
Yeah, you like
I was.
you would fold, and I would look over at you. I was like, I know what those cards were.
I could have really fucked him with those cards.
I'm like, I know what those cards were. Yeah. I was like, what were your cards? Oh, I don't have to tell you. I know what those cards were. Just show me your damn cards. You don't have to show him because he's done. I know exactly what those cards were.
Yeah, sure.
And you'd look at me, you're like, fine. Yeah, I would have fucked him. So what? Shut up.
I know I could have fucked him, but I didn't choose it. Like,
We were being so nice to the kid.
yeah.
But we were still screwing him over at every turn.
He still owes you pop. I assume he never paid you even one back.
Oh, he paid us back.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we had him done within the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Good thing.
Mm-hmm. We were going batshit crazy on the pops.
Oh, and my pastime, I don't know if you can call it a pastime, but for an entire year during middle school, I had this one computer class where there was only 3, 4, 5, 6, including me, people in the class. Because I wasn't doing very well in my regular generalized computer class, and so they put me in the one to catch me up. Anyway, there were these 3 girls that sat behind me, and there were 2 guys that kind of sat in the corner. And these 3 girls, they would come up and sit next to me. They would play with my hair. They would touch me. They would cuddle me. All with this really old teacher who let this all happen. It was for an entire glorious year, and it was one of my favorite things that ever happened. And I was like a really small and shy middle schooler, so it was just like, I'm not gonna. I don't know if they know if I enjoyed it, but if any of the 3 beautiful girls who were at least 2 feet taller than me at the time, every one of them, see this video. Thank you, you made my childhood.
Made my childhood.
Well, I
You made
mean,
it better.
we've all had a dark childhood too, so honestly, we do look at the good things more than we look at the bad.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And that is why I like my hair played with. Ladies.
Yeah, that's the exact opposite for me. Only one who can play with my hair is me.
These are mine. If I cut them, that's my biz, not yours.
Same here. Like, my hair is for me to play with. That's how I think. You play with my hair, you're playing with the way I think. No, thank you.
This is mine and mine alone.
I don't know. I'm just weird. Whenever I actually start thinking about something, I'm actually getting into deep thought about how the things should actually go. That's what I do.
I like to do this. I like to play with my beard, although I like to shave it even more than I like to play with it.
Yeah, I'm starting to get that.
I'm just getting it set in.
Yeah, like I'm starting to get it pretty okayly.
Is this the
Okay,
biggest it's ever
Lee?
been?
No, it actually wasn't.
Yeah, this is the fullest it's been in a long
Fullest, not
time.
long.
In a long time, but
Yeah. But
it was longer in tech once.
no,
Yeah,
I
once.
didn't have it in tech because I was too young and he wasn't growing right because of the way it was.
Oh, you're too young, and yet I still have just started.
Patches
I'm
over
older
here,
than
I
you
have
by a
a
year.
patch here. I mean, like right here, I still have a patch missing for some odd fucking reason.
Your
Well,
dog's
when my-
signaling at the door.
When mine first grew in, I had a mustache and
Yeah.
a tuft of hair down here, and then it started.
I don't even have a mustache. What?
I'm starting to get a mustache. Come on, I think if I had a good mustache and I shaved this,
No, that would make you look so creepy, man. Do not do that. Do not ever do that.
I think it'd look pretty okay.
Yeah, you might as well put a big old Hitler stash there because that's garbage.
Come on.
Why do you go straight to the Hitler stash?
You know.
Or I could let it do like the old '90s cops with like music down my face.
That's fine. That's better. I can deal with that. You could probably do the
or
dog
the
the bounty
French,
hunter. Yeah.
where I do the curls in it. You know.
Anything's better than what you were planning. Anything is better than what you were planning.
I mean, he could
Just
go
leave
full.
The beard. Leave the beard.
He could go full Thomas Magnum. Just.
Even if you just have a goatee, leave the goatee. Leave it.
Well, the thing is too,
I
like,
don't like the goatees anymore.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. That was longer. Is that I used to have a long goatee a little bit. It wasn't like really healthy or good, so I had to like cut it off and get rid of it. And then less shit started coming into my face and fucked my goatee. But yeah, I mean, it started to look like the Shaggy goatee. I was like, yeah, boys.
then you found out what Shaggy was, and you're like, oh fuck no.
No, I knew Shaggy because he's from Scooby-Doo, bruh.
Shaggy.
Yeah, my hipster brother.
Hipster bro, Scooter brother, Scooter brother.
I mean, then you watch that one video where he just whoops some ass.
You do know that Rockstar actually paid homage to the guy who did that, right?
Yeah.
It's in GTA 5. If you spawn into Trevor, every once in a while, it's really rare to get, but every once in a while, it'll spawn in and he'll be like, Scooter Brothers.
Yep.
We are Scooter Brothers. Scooter Brother. Like, he literally follows what the guy says. And he goes, so where are we going today, Scooter Brother?
Yeah.
That's great.
It is great. It's really nice when companies like that decide, hey, you know what? We've paid attention to what you did with one of our games. We'll go ahead and we'll turn around and we'll throw it in the next one.
Yeah.
You have to show me that later, or I could look it up on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But it's insane how many Shaggies there were. Like overall, like different
Oh,
voice actors and then live action actor there. There's more Shaggies than there are fucking Scoobies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck? And it's called Scooby-Doo, and Shaggy has more fucking people than Scooby? What the hell is going on over there?
They got high. They got high and got sent to the high Shaggy room.
Someone think Scooby-Doo is a figment of Shaggy's imagination.
No, because everybody else sees them too.
Yeah.
That's all his imagination as well. He's a schizophrenic.
He's just a dude who smokes weed that's schizophrenic.
The dog is real, but the talking dog is not.
Scooby-Doo.
But then again, I'm fine with accepting a cartoon for exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Piece of fantasy. Beautiful and acceptable as it is.
Well, actually, there's a in-universe explanation on why Scooby can talk.
Really?
Yes, it's because he's not a dog.
Alien.
Yes.
Okay.
There were these race of aliens, I forget what they called them.
And so was the pup, wasn't he?
No.
What about
Remember-
Scrappy? Is Scrappy an
Remember-
alien?
He's part. He's only like a half blood. Well, he's quarter blood.
Quarter blood.
Yes. But what would happen is that these aliens would take either some type form of animal that we have on this planet's form. So a cow, a goat, a dog, cat, and, well, apparently Scooby's mom had sex with one of these aliens, and out comes Scooby. And that's how he can talk. He's half alien.
I don't know if that's an explanation or a basket of questions.
Basket of questions. Let's go ahead. This is a podcast
Why
about
choose a
absolutely
human
nothing.
Earth dog to mate with?
Why?
Am
right?
I right?
Why mate with a dog when you're a human?
I mean, it's an alien. Why mate with anything?
I don't know, just something to do for it, I guess. It got bored. I don't know.
Okay, that's it. And if you can't answer that question, you probably can't answer the rest of the ones I have.
Yeah, I mean, what did we just see on Red Dead Redemption? That was kind of an iffy situation.
Well, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, like the guy was in
Christ, dog, stop tearing apart the room.
love with a horse.
You've got to get her one of those hoop things. It's like a cone, but it hooks around the collar and it hovers right above her face, so that when she bumps into something, it won't cause her physical damage and it won't make her.
That's what her
knock over.
whiskers are for.
Whiskers are not useful when your nose keeps bumping into everything. I've seen it.
That's what her whiskers are for.
You. Get back. Put this. Ground. That. Ground. Stay put. Behave.
Just tell the dog to lay the fuck down.
I did. But my way.
How old is she again?
I forget.
Oh
She's-
God, that old, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
When
not
did you
necessarily
get-
that. It's
when-
just that they didn't know what her age was when they got her.
Yeah, when we got her, it's when we just, it was our second or third year living in the house,
Okay.
and when I kind of just started the tech area, I was on my second term of it, and she was pretty gray then, but she wasn't as gray as she is now.
I'm surprised that she's still kicking, or rather, bumping.
Well, back when I first got her, she was a little gray, but she was just a ball of energy.
Oh, okay. So she was probably.
She was crazy.
Was she as big? Was she small?
No.
She was as big as she. Okay, so
Yeah,
she was at least 8 months old.
She was around this size.
Okay.
It's just she's a little chubbier now.
She's at least
So it's bad.
she's at least like 12 years old. At least.
Yeah, she.
My dog died at 13 years. He was an old bastard.
Yeah, mine beat yours. 15.
Well, it's probably not good that he beat my dog because he was in
She.
tremendous pain. My dog was in tremendous pain before he died.
Mine probably didn't feel pain. Considering her nervous system was completely fried.
Yeah.
That's the reason why we had to put her down. She was losing it in the head, she was losing it in the body, and she was losing it in the eyes, and she lost it in the ears, so.
Well, definitely just lost her in her eyes, which I could have surgery and it would be fine and she would be fixed. But my
What are you doing? Playing with a cat?
veterinarian
Yeah.
said it wasn't going to be worth it on how much they were asking for that surgery.
Mm.
So
Yep. It's nice when the doctors are like, it wouldn't even be worth it.
yeah,
Instead of, well, you could just do this.
Yeah.
Well, you could do this, but it's not worth it. There's a difference.
yeah. Because he's a pet owner, he's like, yo, I'll level with you. And my dog went blind, and I haven't got the surgery because it's not worth it. Because the dog's like a human; they can get used to the surroundings every day as long as you don't move them too much or move around the stuff.
Mhm.
And I really haven't moved around anything.
Oh, yeah, we did. We've moved quite a bit. That mess wasn't there before we got here.
On a typical day basis.
She
Right.
did pretty good. She did pretty good when I pulled out the couch.
Yeah, like, see, but like, you know, like that doesn't always normally move to day-to-day basis. It normally stays where it is.
Right.
So she does like really good usually. Those are uncomfortable pieces of garbage.
I was trying to find the brand, but there's none.
That's why
DG.
DG.
they're uncomfortable. They really are uncomfortable.
Oh
They
no.
feel it.
Yeah. They're
I feel
not
they're
fucking
too small for the ear. They'd be pressing in the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they do. And like when I go to take them off, they will stick to your skin.
Those are probably meant for like really young kids. To be
What
honest.
they're designed for is for people who have really fucking small ears.
Mm-hmm.
Or children.
Yeah. But they're just so fucking comfortable. Oh, quit your whining and lay down. You're right here. You're okay. Okay? Lie down. Thank you.
Excuse you.
Eh.
Excuse you. You drunken Irishman.
I'm not drunk yet.
You will be soon. Oh, well, that was the objective of buying you beer. That was the objective behind buying you beer. The whole objective.
See how surprised he was? Even though he knew we didn't like beer, he thought we'd be drinking it.
Maybe, you know. Well, maybe they want to drink it a little bit, you know?
Well, it just made it a better surprise for you, really.
Yeah.
Neither of us drink beer, but beer. Beer o'clock.
Hey, it's beer o'clock. Hey, let's drink some beer. Okay. See how hard it was to twist my arm?
Nope.
Yeah,
I was just like, you were like, can you get some Mountain Dew on the way up? Sure.
yeah, because I was out of Mountain Dew and I figured.
I'm sitting there with a 12-pack of beer already in the car. Can you get some Mountain Dew? Sure.
Okay, what for?
Well, am I buying Mountain Dew? For a deer.
Yeah. Which still, like, car. Cars nowadays aren't as built as well as cars back then were.
No, they're really not.
There should be a mandatory ram cage in the state of Pennsylvania. They should be
Ram bar?
Yes, and not to buy and purchase, but just automatically manufacture with the car because that shit is useful.
There should be a ram bar or something.
Bull bar, yeah.
Something to absorb the shock from whatever you're hitting. It happens far too often, honestly.
Oh, like bumper cars. Make a bumper pad.
Exactly, but
No.
way less.
No, the French tried that. No.
Oh really? What did they try it on?
They tried to make a bumper pad. Really?
Yeah, the French and the Russians both did.
Really? Huh.
Even some American cars did that.
They had a bumper pad. I didn't know that.
They had rubber on the front bumper
We should try that.
and the back bumper
Why didn't it work?
because it would still deform the car.
Well, yeah, that's because it's not a ram. Like the thing with the ram bar is it would be connected to like a mechanism that disperses the shock throughout the vehicle.
Yeah. Where a bumper pad like that would
That just blocks small bumps.
Yeah.
Like if you bump into a deer, you're not gonna be
Stopping
alive.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah, like. But like.
Well, I mean, we shouldn't even be standing here technically.
Oh, even if the deer went through a windshield, I would have blocked. I was ready.
That
How
wouldn't
far
have stopped. That wouldn't have stopped anything at 45 mile an hour.
It would have stopped the glass from flying in my eyes, as well as the deer from, attacking my general. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we would have survived that.
I'm just lucky that neither airbag deployed.
Yeah.
I'm surprised neither one deployed.
Especially with the front bumper being foobarred like it was. Like, that should have fucking deployed that son
In
of a
fact, that
bitch.
seems like some sort of like faulty, like because it didn't work. I would say like get that inspected because that seems faulty, honestly.
No, I would have been surprised I wouldn't have been surprised if yours didn't deploy. Because I turned that one off.
Oh, okay.
But mine should have.
Yeah, it even hit your side, so I don't understand why it didn't.
Yeah.
And nowadays, the instant it deploys, your car is totaled.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. As soon as airbags are deployed.
Why?
Because they're so damn expensive to replace.
And you have to have them in the vehicle, don't you?
Yes.
Legally. Oh, yeah.
To legally own and drive the vehicle.
And they
use an
inspect
airbag.
that?
Yeah.
Yes. Every single time.
Can you turn off yours? Is that legal?
No.
So
Drivers always has to be on. Passenger technically should have been on since I had you in the car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I had a seatbelt on. I was fine.
I mean, you have several other airbags surrounding you too. So,
Oh, do I? Oh, how many do you have in the car?
well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow, more than I thought. None of them deployed either. When you, the guy who came out of the house who had heard it was like, it sounded like you hit it way harder than that.
Well, it's only 50 mile an hour. I hit the brake. The car's got a good stopping distance. I wasn't going as fast as the speed limit.
Deer are stupid. Eat as much deer as you can, folks.
They're oversized rats.
And somehow they get even more stupid in breeding season. At least the male ones,
They all do.
especially the male ones.
Want to know a fun fact about the male deer? You know when they grow their horns and that?
Down.
You know about them when they grow their horns?
Mm-hmm.
The velvet that's on them? When they go to skin that off, they eat the velvet.
Why? Is it nutritious?
No. No one knows why.
Weird.
But they will eat that velvet.
It's also, I know it's expensive too.
Mm-hmm. No one knows why but if you ever found where the deer rubbed off their velvet and all that, you'll never see the velvet.
They'll just eat it. Interesting.
That's why you never find the velvet. It's because it's in their stomach.
What is the velvet made of? Is it made of the same antler material, just different?
No,
No.
it's made out of skin.
Yeah, that's like their skin that they're eating.
Okay, well, hair is also made of skin, and so is
Yeah, it's
nail and horn.
Yeah.
yeah, but that's a part of their like fur that they're eating. It's weird.
It's kind of gross, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, but that's what covers the.
Well, it does sharpen their horns, though, to take it off. It just doesn't make sense why they would eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why they eat it.
For fighting purposes, it makes sense. For everything else, no.
For a creature that spends most of its mating season butting heads with other male competitors, there's not going to be much intelligence in that lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're smart enough to outthink the hunters.
That's all they do. That's all they need to do.
Well, that just makes you think. What are the hunters doing wrong? Well, actually, we found out what the hunters are doing wrong. It's the second week of deer camp, and all the guys are here.
Yeah, they're not going out looking for that shit, man.
No, they're just sitting around drinking beer.
I'm not against drinking beer, but like, when it comes to deer camp, you gotta be prepared to hunt.
Yep. Why do you keep going further away from the table?
Because I can.
He only says that because we're out of the shot.
Yeah.
We're not out of the shine.
Out of the shot. Camera.
Ugh.
Kind of my job. Right now,
Are you gonna deal
anyway.
those, or are you just gonna keep playing with them?
Depends. What do you want to play?
I don't know, something easy. Doesn't matter. We can play poker. I don't care.
Just for fun or for money?
For fun, obviously. I fucking hate gambling.
Then son of a bitch, I'd need a better set.
Then go get the better set.
I just wanted to do something while we were on the call here. We don't have to make it fancy. Oh, it's right there. Easy peasy.
It's the second week of deer camp, and all the guys are here.
Ignore it being squished.
Scoosh. Fubar. Scoosh. Oh, yeah.
Big
Okay.
blind. Big blind. And I just lost. What are these for?
Those are telling you who's your left power, who's your big brother, who's your dealer.
Yep.
I'll
And
deal. I can deal.
technically,
Just tell me what to do to deal, because I don't know how to deal.
technically, we don't need these two.
Instructions.
Texas Hold'em?
Yeah. Alright. How many white chips was it?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't remember how many white chips to deal out.
Usually we did 175.
Okay, I'm not going to be able to deal it. Too much.
Give me the white chips. Alright, fine. Do you know the white chips?
I know the color white.
Let's
I know
see.
what a chip
75 or white chips was 25,
Yeah. But
and then up.
How many of those do we deal out?
It depends on what you want. We don't have to play the full rules when it comes to currency, since we're not actually playing for currency. It's just for the point of
Well,
making the game playable.
let's say that for the purpose of that we're doing it while we're doing this, we'll just make it a $10 limit with them still being cents if we have enough coin.
Or we can just
Or $5 limit.
Or we can just get 5 chips and play and then keep playing with just 5 chips. I mean, that's fine with me.
I'm not the boss.
I don't want to play a huge game. I know you guys are pros, but I'm not.
Neither am I, bud. I might be a dealer, but I ain't no pro.
I can't even stack a deck. I can't fold.
I almost can do it.
I can't shuffle.
I can almost do that.
I can't shuffle to save my life.
I can. I can shuffle every day, all day.
You want to get this?
Well, we don't have to play poker. There are other card games that don't require money.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you deal out the rest.
What, the rest of them?
Yeah. You go with like so many.
5 of each? Okay, 5 of each is fine.
Yeah.
Technically, we should have 10 of these, 5 of those, and 1 of the blue.
Well, technically, yeah.
Yeah. But we're not playing the game,
We're not actually playing.
so it's okay. I can live with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, you gave me 6. You want one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. What kind of Texas Hold'em are we playing? 5 card?
We can play 5 card side. I bet he doesn't know how to play that.
Nope.
I've long forgotten how to play some of these, but it'll come back to me as I do it, right?
Why not? It's just
Everyone gets 1 card at a time. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we go
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Until we get it all set up.
in 5 card stud. Don't they only get 2 cards anyways?
And then 3 on the table, if I
Yeah.
remember right.
Yeah. I remember some of that shit now.
No, it wasn't 3 on the table.
No.
No, it was 5 on the table, 2 in a hand.
Yeah.
But you deal out the hand and then you throw the rest on the table.
Alright, who's little power and who's big power?
Nobody. We're just doing dealer.
Okay.
Because we all
Yes, I
gotta.
have the fancy dealer chip thing.
Because we all gotta buy in anyway if we actually like our hand.
Oh, you might like it.
Oh, he's gonna go all out. You do know these are more valuable than this, right?
Yeah, I didn't know the different colors had different values. Is it in that order?
Hmm?
Okay, so it's white, red, blue, green.
Black.
Black.
Did Tim get his black? Yep. Okay. All right, let's play. I love how this podcast suddenly became a poker game.
Hey, it's
Surprise!
whatever happens, man.
Sponsored by. So,
Sponsored by Texas Hold'em.
just kidding. By the way, just joke. Just joke.
You have to pay to see
I have to pay to see what?
the hand.
This hand?
I open.
Okay. Sure. What do I do? Flip these?
No,
Just the.
that's now on to him to decide. I folded.
Okay.
I raise.
You raised.
Alright, I have no idea how to play this game, but I'll raise.
No, you didn't raise. You
You
called.
matched.
That's a call.
Yeah, you called.
Okay.
So that means I flip.
Oh shit. Does he like what he sees? He likes what he sees. He probably has a 6 or a 3. Psh. What?
He checked.
What does that mean?
I didn't raise.
Yeah, that means the pot's good for him. That means now it's up to you to either raise the pot if you
Or
want
fold, yeah.
or fold.
Okay, sure, I'll raise the pot.
Technically, I'm folding 2, but it's because I got a camera in my hand. So
Oh, okay.
So he now raised. Are you gonna fold or raise?
how many did you raise? 1.
1.
Sure.
Okay, so he calls.
Kai, I don't like any of this.
Then why are you still going?
Because I want to see how it plays out.
Hey, you're not going in turn.
No, he goes first.
Okay, that's fine. Ah. Do I have to match?
Yes.
Or you can go to green to raise.
Green to raise? Oh,
Or you don't have to go green.
Or
But
you can go like 2 reds to raise.
okay.
come on, let's go.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm glad I pulled that one. I did.
Okay. Is it my turn or his turn?
It's his to either raise or to. He says it's good. It's up to you to raise or.
Okay.
I wouldn't be wasting the white chips like that, but okay.
No, it doesn't. I don't care if I win or lose, dude. I'm just trying to figure out this game. The more I play, the more I lose, the more I learn.
Okay, so that's all the chips in, right?
Yep.
Final card.
Okay.
Last time to make a choice.
Yep.
I don't even know what this will do, but I don't think I have a good hand. Shoot. Alright, do I have to hand them to you?
No.
Okay. Will I put them down? What, they're good, right? Good cards?
It's your turn to raise. Or to call.
What is it? Is it a good card?
Show your hand.
Of course it's a good card.
2 5s.
2 aces.
Raise. He's ace high. You win.
Okay.
You had the better card.
Yay! Yeah.
But we were both doing it for the same reason.
I had 2 4s, so I was like, I'm glad I pulled out what I did because there's not a lot I could win with 2 4s.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Why aren't you
But I
taking your money?
Oh, that's mine too.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, Timmy, Banker Man, I need 5.
5 whites.
Yes, please.
Okay, I flipped it upside down on my lap. How does the owner do that?
Don't ask.
Yep. You don't want to know, and I don't give a shit.
So normally currency would be the $25, $50, $75. Because they're different colors, we're just raising them up by 5s.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
It's all dependent on what version you're playing.
Yeah, we're playing a fun game between
Yeah.
friends, and I hate gambling because that shit gets real fast.
Oh, a lot of times they'll have a euchre tournament where you have to pay in for real money to play, but you don't.
But you don't have to actually use real money in the tournament.
No, you do.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it.
I wouldn't like it either. Piss me off.
Mm-mm.
The game's too dependent on luck, for my taste.
One of these days, we'd have to show them Yoker.
Joker?
Yoker.
No thanks.
That's the game we decide.
Oh, I came up with a better game after you left.
I know.
It was awesome.
But Yoker is Yoker. It's still funny. Just-
How long is the game?
Pretty short, depending on how well you play it.
Okay, so if you play well, is it shorter or longer?
You'll learn.
Depends on how you play it.
Right, okay, I'm
Yeah.
just curious.
We ready?
Sure. Why are you dealing?
Because I have the dealer chip.
Oh, you're just permanent dealer? Okay.
Yeah.
That works. Ooh. I don't need to think twice on that.
You know what?
It's your turn. It's his turn.
Yeah, you're supposed to wait for me, buddy. Sure, let's see where this goes.
I'm interested myself.
All right, we all bought in. Okay,
You don't.
I call.
Up to you, bud.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Now, if I had a number that was either above or below it with a different suit, is that good or bad? Like, if is it only worthwhile if it's the same suit?
It's only worthwhile if it's the same number as well.
Oh, I mean, you can have a flush, like
Well-
7, 8, 9, 10. You know.
Yeah.
That's
But
not a
so
flush.
if I-
That's a straight.
So if I had a 5, 6,
A flush
7,
is
Yeah,
five
I know,
of the
I'm
same
I'm
color.
guessing
Yeah.
terms. Like I said, I have no fucking clue how to play this game. Just be.
Yeah,
amazed
and that's
that I
why
know those
we're
terms
explaining
well.
it.
Yeah.
That's why we're explaining it. You called it a flush, and I was saying no, that's a straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
A flush is when you have the same cards.
Go. What? Hello?
Hey, you hear your dog?
Yes, I don't know what her problem is.
Does she have water down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, she just drank. Just drank. Ah, get down. She just drank. Come on, finish off this one. Here, finish this off. Unpaid.
Hey, what'd you do with the boot?
Huh?
Looks like the boot she peed by.
No? That's just how the weird thingy stain. How the
Okay.
stain in the whatever stuff is.
All right.
So, it's up to you to raise or to. They just say it's good.
I assume that's you.
No, I already
Yeah.
said call.
Because there's. Oh, you called. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call. What does call mean?
That just means that the
I'm-
pot's good for you.
Call.
Okay.
I'm fucking curious.
Fucking fine.
Fold. If you wish for money.
No.
No. Never show your cards.
Okay.
You
well, I
fold. You fold.
Okay.
Okay. So that means that this is one of ours,
Right.
All right.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, but like, why not show you my card? Oh, so you can't tell what cards are left in
Yeah.
the thing. Okay.
Yeah, so we don't know what's in here.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, now that's ingrained in my head what he had.
Doesn't matter. You can forget it forcefully.
No. Not that easy. I still call.
Why don't you find something to set that phone up against? That looks uncomfortable holding that.
I call.
Here.
Go. Go for it. Okay. That's not gonna work, and that's getting him a shot.
I know.
Ooh. Okay.
I still call.
I'm gonna try to milk it. Yeah.
You can take it.
Huh?
You can take it.
So you fold?
You fold?
I'm folding.
Oh.
Okay, for context reasons, this is why.
Are we gonna figure out what the rest of these assholes are?
Might as well.
There's my 8, my 7.
I had a good call.
I'm glad I folded.
I mean, you had 6, 7,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack.
Wait,
so
what-
you
what's
actually had the
six?
higher
What
one.
do you mean 6?
No, it would have been 7, 8, 9, 10 Jack.
Oh, 6, 7, 8.
He had you beat.
6, 7, 8,
Yeah.
Jack, Queen.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Wait a second.
I don't know.
Because look, I had the 7,
He
I
had
had the 8, I had the 9, I had
He
the
had
10
the
and
6.
Jack.
6, 7, 8. He didn't have you beat.
Yeah, I beat him because
Yeah,
I
because
had-
you had the 10 and the 9.
yeah.
Mhm. And Jack
I had-
Queen doesn't mean anything, does it?
Yeah, I had an ace and a 5, so I was just like, yeah, no, I ain't fucking
So it has
being
to be
stupid.
3 or higher? Okay.
Yeah,
3 or higher, got it.
you have to have 3 or higher, and then it's a certain call and whatnot.
Cool.
all
It's hard to explain until it's actually all on the table. That's for sure.
Yes. And that's why you never show us your cards when you fold. That's
Right.
why when I folded, I went like this, just so no one could see my
And when I
cards.
said fold, I had left them straight down.
I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Like, technically, I shouldn't be recording since gambling is gambling.
This
but
isn't
whatever.
gambling. We're not gambling for anything. We're
Yeah, we're
playing a
not.
game.
Yeah, we're not. It's
Unless,
not actual
unless we
money.
get to keep the chips, which we
No.
can't.
They're not worth anything.
Sentimentally, they are. To you.
You.
Hey.
Happy birthday! Here's one of your chips.
For the next 10 years, because I took the entire
Wow, it's a
set.
red one this year. Yes.
It's my red one.
Now, where's the case that I lost during that game? And the cards.
I pull it out. Oh, here it is.
Jesus Christ.
Where's the rest of the chips? Oh, I'm keeping them for next year.
This year, you get the other half next year.
No. You get one a year.
You know the rules. One a year.
You get the case the first year. You get the styrofoam the second year, and then you start getting the chips back. And then he gives you the pack of cards.
I do not like that.
One card at a time. Or
Oh, it's nice.
then he gives you the box for the cards, and then he gives you one box at a time, or one card at a time.
Oh my god.
There you go. You'll have a complete poker set by the time you're retired. And you bought it.
And I could just go out and buy a different one and just use it. Jesus. By the time you guys get this all figured out and done.
Right.
Mm.
3, 4.
Really? Did you shuffle these?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
You watched.
Okay.
On camera. Yeah, I'm opening. Let's see where this goes.
Yeah.
Okay, we all bought. Ooh, same card. I call. I
Call.
call. Motherfucking bastard.
I couldn't just leave it sit on a call. You know that.
The temptation to look under these cards is amazing.
No, I already figured out what his hand is.
Oh, you did. Is it? Luckily, you go before me, so you'll tell me.
What's my hand then?
Fuck you, I fold. That's what your hand is.
Wait, so you both fold? Good. No.
I just want to see. I do fold.
Okay. By the way, you know what I won on? 2 jacks.
Well, I mean, I only had a queen and a 10, so that's kind of shit.
Buddy, you had me.
No, he.
Oh, does that count?
You would have had
No.
me if you didn't.
No, you had the 10.
No, he did. The 10 was in his hand.
Yeah, the 10
Oh,
I
was
had
okay.
the
mine.
5.
Was the Joker down there? Or the Jack, sorry?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know. It doesn't matter.
But look, I had.
He had
either-
9, 10, Jack,
Jack,
queen.
queen.
He didn't have you beat, though, because you need 5.
I had the 5.
No, he needs 5 in a row.
Ah.
He
But I
only
had
had
2
4.
jacks.
Yeah, see, okay.
No, he had the 7. 7, 6.
Where's the 8?
Oh yeah, the 8's missing.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad I folded.
But you had him. You still had him beat, Tim, because you
Yeah.
had two pair.
Yeah.
I had the same damn queen from last time, too.
All right. You guys want to see what I had?
Sure.
Yes.
Ace, king?
I had an ace
Queen-
high.
It would have been Jack,
Yeah.
queen, king, and 10.
He would have creamed us both.
He
I
would have.
bluffed, and he folded.
No, I wouldn't have beat you.
Yeah, you would have.
Yeah, well, you've got.
I only
you've
had
got
an ace high.
The Jack,
Yeah.
queen, king, ace, 10. So, oh wait, was that 10 in my hand? Did you put?
That 10 was in your
We're
hand.
Why is it
playing-
there?
We're playing,
Because I'm showing you what you would have gotten
Tim.
off of that.
Tim. We're playing standard Texas Hold'em. Aces aren't wild.
Ah.
I thought aces came after king though.
No,
King, queen, ace, or queen, king, ace.
no, aces before deuce.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
ace, deuce, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack, king,
Ace is 1.
or Jack,
Got
queen,
it.
A.
Got it.
So yeah,
So you
aces
wouldn't
aren't
have
wild.
got
If aces were wild, I would have had that, and I wouldn't have fucking folded to save my life.
I'm just surprised no one tried to tempt that.
Now,
Well, if I
do you
had a
want to make it
lot.
aces wild from now on?
No, I'm surprised no one would have called my bullshit, man.
What do you mean bullshit?
That
You beat
wasn't
us both.
bullshit,
You
that
beat
was-
us both. I had a
Without
shit
knowing
hand.
it.
I had a shit hand. I knew I had a
didn't
shit
know I
hand.
had a jack though. I only knew that there was a 7 on the table, and I threw that
You
out.
bluffed,
Yeah,
but we made the right call.
yeah. Like I had no idea if I. If
Fuck you,
had
I know
that
what the
in
hand
bag or
is.
not.
Fuck you, I knew what the hand was. I
had
ain't
no
born
clue.
yesterday.
I had no clue what it was.
I
could've been anything,
did.
bud.
I fucking called it. I said, fuck you, I'm gonna quit on my head. Throwing a black thing out. It's the highest one on the board. On the mark. Alright, let's see what the trouble is. Ooh. Just for fun. Why not?
All right, let's see what it's like. Ooh, different
Ooh.
numbers. Different numbers.
I call.
Call.
Stop doing that.
I have to now.
Fuck you.
There we go. Finally, call me. Call me out on my shit.
Okay, sure. He might have a good one. Let's see if he can't win all the funds in the hand.
Okay. Call.
Call.
Now you're starting to think. Stop throwing out the blacks.
Okay.
I don't give a shit about blue. Okay. I'm liking it.
Okay, sure. I'll just see where this goes.
Absolutely, we gotta see where this ends up, right?
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay.
Got it.
Fuck. Yeah. Why not?
Only money. Oh. All right, that was it, right?
Yeah. Buddy. 7, 8.
9, 10, Jack. I know.
I've got 2 10s and a 4 and a 5.
That's why we're doing this for the learning experience.
I know, that's
You only
why.
had 2 jacks. Meanwhile, I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 5.
You had a straight
Yes.
Alright, there you
and
go.
an ace.
Yep.
Are we doing aces wild now?
No,
No.
we already started it the other way, didn't we?
Yeah, might as well keep it the other way.
Well, I mean, if you thought we were doing Aces Wild, we can still do Aces Wild, but I still wouldn't have won the last hand.
Yeah.
He still would have won this hand, so we can still say that it's Aces Wild.
I feel like if we're playing the way that we are now, it's just gonna go on for too long. So I'm just gonna keep betting, dude. Unless I think it's a really stupid decision.
Let's just play Aces Wild, just for the screw of it.
He wants to.
Yeah, why not? Aces Wild, why not?
Hallie, what are
Oh, you know what would be really bad?
What?
Do the Jokers.
Oh, hell no, I ain't playing with no Joker.
Are Joker's supposed to be wild or something?
No.
Jokers are dead.
Oh, if you get one, you're screwed. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's worth nothing.
Yeah, it's a dead hands man. It's called the dead hands man type of hand.
Especially when you get them both and you're
Yeah.
the big blind.
Yeah, because they are worthless. They are absolute zero.
They're garbage.
That's why I kick them out in all my games. Everyone else is like, why do you do that? Because they're zeros. What good is a zero to me?
Nothing.
Yeah.
They're good against other people when you're playing for money, but nah.
Yeah, when you pulling big moves like bluff it, fuck, let's go.
I mean, for crying out loud, Dakota actually got one of the dead man's hands.
Yeah. Which I'm surprised that he knew what that was.
We weren't even playing poker.
I know.
We were playing Go Fish.
He got the dead hands. And I'm like, how the fuck do you get the dead man's hand?
Mm-hmm.
And
Joke was on
fucking-
him. Joke was on him. We started playing poker. He got again on a big blind. He was like, I want to fold. And we were like, you can't fold. Oh. Okay.
Ooh, finally, 2 different cards.
Yeah, why not?
Whee! Mickey Mouse, Miska, Muska, Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Call.
I'm gonna raise.
Okay.
I'll raise your raise.
I
Do
fold.
I have to raise again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, you call. You can't raise again.
Oh, okay. I call.
That means you put that in there to
Yeah.
call.
Okay.
Whose turn is it first? I'm a bossy motherfucker.
Mm.
Both ballsy motherfuckers. What are you guys waiting on? Flip the damn card.
Whose turn is it?
Yours to throw in a bet or
Call.
you call.
Good for me.
Oh, not good for you.
Okay.
Ooh,
Uh,
good thing I folded.
good thing. All right. Is it my turn again?
Yep.
Okay.
The call or fold?
Call.
Ooh, he's going balls to the walls. I want to see these cards.
What did you? You only had 3.
This is a wild.
Yeah, he had a wild card.
So did I.
Oh!
So it's
Nope.
Listen.
Don't move that because technically it's not even that anymore.
oh okay.
Those would be what? Because I'd have 2 7s there, and then a wild card.
Right.
7.
Right, but look, it's not about the 7
Yeah.
because neither of you have a straight.
No.
Straight.
Neither of you have a straight. So he has a wild card. He's got a full house.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, because if you move this over here,
That'd
nope,
be-
it doesn't matter. You got
Yeah.
your wild, your 2 jacks,
Yeah.
and your 2 7s. That's a full house.
Woo.
Okay, and what did he have as his wild card?
He had
Okay.
2 jacks with the wild and 2 7s, so that's a full house.
No, he
So
had a queen.
no. You had a 7, he had a queen. The queen
Yeah.
overlaps the 7 because it's more powerful, right?
Oh.
So technically he won.
Oh.
High five. Woo.
Freaking my damn call. I don't want to answer.
kept giving me all your black. Stop doing that.
He's a bank. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I can just give myself more if I want.
I know.
He can actually give me more if he wants.
I can make this game go on
So,
forever.
excuse me, sir. May I have more blue chips and white chips, please?
Speaking of which, sir, can I have
blue and
more?
white, please.
Can I, sir?
I don't know how many blue I can get, but as many blue as I can get for this, and as many white as I can get for that.
I'm gonna ask for the same deal, please.
Hold on.
Sorry, bank, but you have 2 tellers, right?
I don't have all blues. Let's see. How do we do
Well,
this? Five across the board each, right?
Yeah,
How
so
much
that
is
would be
black?
10 blue and
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to give me 10 blue. Here, I'll just use one black chip. You give me 5 blue and the rest white.
Okay, hold on.
well, you just bought a lot of white. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's gonna be a downfall on you.
Okay, then give me a green and a white and the rest white. I don't know. Give
you
me
know
another
what?
blue and the rest white.
You would want it like this. You'd want 2 more green,
Okay, 2 more green.
Here, I am going.
more reds, and
More
then
red.
you'd be good to go because you would have a full stack of them.
Excuse me, sir. Can I have a payday?
Hold on. Do you want it the same that I just showed him how to do it?
I just would like to restack my money.
5 blue.
I need some reds real bad. I don't even care about the green or the black. I just need red and blue, or red and white.
This would be
That should do it. Thank you. I got paid today, guys. Hey, the bank was nice. They gave me money so I could keep gambling.
Can the chat enjoy this? Is there any chat or wait, you're just recording it and then you're posting it. Got it.
Well, the chat can still enjoy it. They'll post, but
Sure.
they only post once or twice. We're not playing by the rules. I mean, for crying out loud, I'm showing my hand to these guys.
4. What the fuck?
Fuck.
You want
What
to
the hell?
Are you gonna redo them? Don't look at the cards.
He kind of has to because they were withheld. So we have to restack.
Aw, but I like this hand.
Too bad.
Too bad.
Somebody didn't pay attention to his deck.
Yeah.
Oh well. I'll substitute 5 blue.
Don't you substitute for me.
His face when I did that, priceless. He looked at me like he was a wild animal.
You touch my chips, I'm gonna fuck with you, boy. That's playing with other people's hands, especially when I was the one that was being honest about it.
Yeah, I know.
That's how you get your head stabbed.
That's how the Derringers come out.
Yes.
Darren.
If somebody notices that they accidentally cheated and own up to it, they don't get the Derringer. But whoever goes for their money afterwards, they get the Derringer.
Yeah. You don't play with the fucking Derringers.
Nope. That's a good way to go to the hospital.
Well, you won't end up there. You'll end up in the morgue at the end. Because,
Derringers, they nasty.
yeah. Especially when they hit high caliber. Did you know that they can go high caliber?
Yeah, they can now. They're not just 22s anymore.
No, back then they even had like a small high caliber. What they were.
All right, boys. I feel happy about this, so we're going to put down one. All right, we're going to see what we got here.
What if there's an ace up here? Does that mean it goes for every card?
No.
No.
Alright.
No. Aces are wild, yeah, but if it goes up here, anybody can use it, so it's not really much of an advantage. Ooh.
Is that 2?
Yeah.
I call. Okay. I'm kind of happy with that. Keep going.
Call.
Of course he's going to do this. You can't do this, or you can't stop this to save your life, can you, Tim?
No. I have to play this way.
Why do you have to constantly bet? Why can't you just be satisfied and call until you figure out shit?
Because my hand is hilarious to me.
It's hilarious or is it good?
Both.
It's hilariously good. When I show you this hand at the end of this game, you will die of laughter.
Oh, okay.
Same here, actually.
Yeah.
There's only one thing I can think of that you'd be happy about, and I don't think you got it.
You're going all in on me.
The fuck, you dude. You do realize you can only go the maximum that a player has, right?
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Oh, that means I won't be out of the game. Damn. I mean, good. Just kidding. I'm joking.
You do
All right,
realize that
so
we wouldn't
that's-
let the game
Let's
end.
just assume that I got the exact amount. You don't have to go through that.
You really don't want me to go through this. Okay, so
Let's just assume it's that pot.
so
You
are you raising or are you calling? What you doing?
I'm putting all. Just say all. I'm saying all in, but all in is basically all those chips.
Yeah, well, they're over my chips, actually, if you go all in.
I know, but he just said to me that you can't go over the max amount of chips, right? And that's
On the board at the
Right.
time, right?
So you're going all in, huh?
Right. So if somebody has a lower board than you have to go all in for them. So I have 3 white. Tim, 3 white.
no. You don't have to count it now, dude. We can
I
do this
have
later.
1,
This is useless.
2, 3,
Waste of
4,
time.
5. You better count too.
You don't fucking
1, 2,
have to
3,
do this
4.
now. If I lose, then I just get all the stuff later. Easy peasy. We can count later.
All right, whatever.
Fine, so
Just flip the cards.
Two
Ooh,
queens. Pretty good.
I like
I got
what
3
I
kings. I
got.
got 3 kings.
Guys. 3, 4,
Ooh.
5, 6,
7.
7.
Nice. I got 3 kings.
that don't beat a straight.
Okay, well, I've got more than 3 kings. King, queen, jack, and nope.
You didn't beat me.
That's
No.
cool.
I win.
Okay, good. Damien's winning. How many? Okay, so I have
So
to give him all.
you give me. You guys
Basically,
both
I
give
give
me.
you all. Oh,
You both
have
give
to.
me three whites.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2,
1,
3,
2,
4, 5 of the red.
4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're gonna go with green because everybody else has. Uh
Yeah, I don't have stacked green, boys.
oh.
I'll just give you 5. I'll pay for him. You're paid up, buddy.
Okay. You have to too.
What? Oh, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, because
4.
you went all in and I
I'll
didn't
just give you-
fold.
I'll just give you another red.
All right. I'm just gonna say that's settled for now.
Okay, sure.
Just for fun.
Well, I still have to give you a couple blue.
Well, I mean, I didn't get my black, but we're gonna call it settled.
You want
No, I
to?
mean, like,
And I'll give you
who all has 4 of
4.
these?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I just had 5, so
There you go.
there.
Okay. There.
Yeah. If
So
some idiot
there.
didn't make me fucking go all in, I would have had higher shit. Yeah, Lord. Wow.
Hey, I had to go for it.
Yeah, except for you do realize.
Like I said, I have no clue what any of the rules are. I'm learning along the way.
I get
I'm
to
doing
take
it for
this,
fun.
too.
Stop.
I get all this too.
Yeah.
This is the best thing ever. I just suddenly became really rich off of that trade.
Good. I'm glad you're rich. Dan.
I just became an oil man, but can I still get my paycheck?
No.
Coming from the bottom, now we here.
Can I still get my paycheck? No.
If somebody didn't fuck me.
Can he get the paycheck now? It looks like he's working for me.
Now, come here.
Tim, I think he needs a paycheck. I just took over his business.
Good for you. I need a little payment, but I'll get it later.
Oh, that's a loan
Because-
from me. Here, I give the bank a loan.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Just refill the stacks.
Exactly.
Come on. I mean it. Refill the stacks, you fucker.
Hold on. I'm shuffling cards.
All right, well, shuffle the cards, set them aside, and then go ahead. One of those is upside down. by the
Damien,
way.
what time do we have to leave, by the way? It's already 9 p.m., dude.
How? Get
Time you want to be home?
What time you need to be back?
I work 5 p.m., buddy. I can be up all night now.
Preferably before 1 a.m. Thank you.
I can at least have you on the way by 1 a.m.
That's fine.
Allie, get down here.
Refill these stacks, boys. I want to keep playing because we having fun teaching this kid how to play poker.
Good. I'm glad you're having fun.
Technically, paydays are not this fast at all.
mine?
Yeah. Hey,
He's just giving you 5s. Just giving you stacks of 5.
pretty much.
That's payday. We're doing this army style. You get the same pay no matter what.
All right, I think this is a good time to end the podcast.
Okay. We went an hour and 39 minutes.